airport. I get there late enough. They've given somebody else my goddamn seat. They screw up my reservation. They end up, when the damn thing printed out, I think what happened was somebody didn't take their second boarding pass, and I grabbed their boarding pass, didn't wait long enough to get my boarding pass. I go through security showing them somebody else's boarding pass with my ID, and we can always trust our federal employees. They didn't notice. The goddamn name on my license did not match the name on the boarding pass. Hey, to our well-trained TSA people, what the hell?
Hey, let me feel your balls real quick.
Yeah, let me feel your balls, but we don't care whether your license matches.
You got a piece of gum in your shirt pocket that picked up on the X-ray detector. Let me make sure to get that out of there. Might turn that foil wrapper into a bullet.
I don't know, the dumb sons of bitches. I mean, the dumbest thing, I won't say the dumbest thing, one of the dumb things we did. Why did we take private sector janitors and make them public employees?
It's true, pretty much.
Now we've got all kinds of goddamn retirement system bullshit, healthcare. Let the private sector worry about it. I don't know. I hate the layers and layers of additional government employees. People don't seem to understand. If I give you $1 and say, take care of me, watch out for me, I have empowered you to take control over at least that little tiny piece of my life, haven't I? It's no different in government. Every dollar that we give our government gives them what they use it as a hammer over us, because what happens if we don't pay that dollar they say we owe? Well, the taxpayer dollars that we gave them, now those go buy the bullets to pay overtime for the cops that come to your house and haul your ass off to jail. I'm not a conspiracy nut. I just happen to be one of those people that I want the government out of my life. I don't want anything from my government except national defense, infrastructure development and maintenance, and some of those things which are mandated under the Constitution of the United States. I don't want a nanny state.
Yeah, well, I'm not a conspiracy. I am a conspiracy theorist, but somebody, George Bush, cleaned house. Him and his cronies cleaned house on that whole fucking thing. That's 9/11's a big. I'm thoroughly convinced it was blown up from the inside. It was not planes.
I kind of agree in that same way, but I think they didn't mean for it to go as big as they thought it was gonna go.
Yeah. I don't know. And then when that came down, Halliburton made a fortune. Guess who's the CEO of Halliburton? One of the top chairman of Halliburton, Dick Cheney. Guess who all the stockholders were at Halliburton?
Actually, I was one of their board members, so just be cool with it. I got my money. We sent bulletproof cabs over to Iraq. Found out they weren't bulletproof. Okay, so we lied a little bit. But we retrofitted it with another layer of aluminum foil for the cost of $40,000 per vehicle and made out like a bandit.
The gum wrapper we confiscated from.
Yeah, exactly. And that's recycling at its finest.
Yeah. Global what? Global warming?
The whole damn problem is we've been sold that bill of goods and too many of us have bought into it, that any of them care about us or are on our side. Their kids go to the same prep schools together. They play golf together. They're on the water polo teams together. They have sex with one another's wives and children, and they're all interconnected.
Except, the last honest engine is Ron Paul.
There ends up being a few, but they don't last. You can't survive within a system that you don't.
Oh yeah, that's why he's always the 1% vote.
Yeah, that when you operate outside the system, you aren't part of the system.
And he's an OB. He's the only. They did the thing. He's the only politician to never have gone filed for any type of bankruptcy. Never been in debt, bankruptcy, anything. He's an OBGYN, still practicing OBGYN. He's a doc. But he'll never get voted in because he doesn't have the money. He doesn't do that stuff. He doesn't do the greasing and cronyism and all that kind of stuff.
Well, I will have to say I don't understand the American people. The fact that, I've always been very decisive in my life. And these fence setters out there, there's always that 20% that, right up to the last minute, oh, gee, I can't make up my mind about something.